What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the women's Nike Air Max 1 in this Summit White Safari colorway. Today's video is sponsored by Heffelux. When it comes to sneakers, comfort is king. So when you buy a pair of shoes and find out they're uncomfortable, one of the easiest ways to fix that is to swap out the insoles. So that's where Heffelux comes into play. If you check out their website, which I've linked down below in the description box, you'll see they sell a variety of eTPU insoles, which really is the same material you'll find inside Adidas Boost. So if you guys are curious to try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout and take 15% off your entire purchase, and be sure to tell them I sent you. So this right here is a brand new colorway of the Nike Air Max 1 released in women's sizing, but luckily they were offered in extended sizes, so a lot of guys like myself were able to get their equivalent size. So these drop back on March 3rd for a price of $150 or $190 here in Canada, and the official colorway for this shoe is Summit White, Sail, Phantom, and Photon Dust. And when it comes to Air Max 1s, it's pretty safe to say that when you throw on safari print on the shoe, more likely than not it's going to be a popular colorway. So jumping straight into the details of this shoe, as we start things off with the toe box, this is covered in this tumbled white colored leather, which feels like a decently thick cut of leather, but it also feels pretty soft to the touch as well. Wrapping around the front toe cap, here we have that signature safari print, which is featured on this gray colored leather panel. And this safari print leather covers the length of the shoe, serving as a mudguard. Featured on the U-throw and the quarter panel of the shoe, we have this off-white or sail colored leather, which unfortunately was a synthetic leather compared to the genuine leather found on the toe box and surrounding the outer edges. And you'll see covering the top two eyelets, this is done in a light blue colored TPU or plastic. Stitched on top of the quarter panel, we have more of that safari print leather, and this is found on both sides of the shoe. And then wrapping around the heel of the sneaker, we have more of that sail colored synthetic leather, and we have Nike Air embroidered in the center, and then surrounding the top portion of the ankle collar area, we have more of that white leather that we saw earlier on the toe box. As far as the laces go, so these only come with one lace option, and they're a flat style white lace, but they're also given this wax treatment, which gives the shoe a little bit more of a premium look and feel. Underneath this, instead of a nylon tongue, the tongue here is covered in leather once again, and we have a cream colored tag on the very top featuring Nike Air Max branding. The back of the tongue and the interior of the shoe is covered in this liner of mesh, and then as far as the insoles go, these come with a pretty well padded foam insole, and then stamped on the heel of the insole, we have Nike Air branding in gray. So the upper of these Air Max 1s sits atop this full-length polyurethane foam midsole, which is painted in this off-white or sail color. Of course, being an Air Max 1, we have this cutaway on the heel, exposing the air unit that's found within the midsole, and then turning the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your classic Air Max 1 outsole. So this is constructed out of a combination of black, gray, and blue colored rubber. We have the iconic waffle style traction pattern on the forefoot, along with Nike Air branding found in the middle of the heel. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Air Max 1s. And for those wondering about sizing, to me these fit pretty true to size. So for me, my foot measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in the equivalent size of a men's size 10, and they fit me perfectly. So keep in mind this is a women's release. So to get your women's size, you would count up 1.5 sizes. So for me, I'm a size 10, so I got these in a women's 11.5. But for example, if you're a men's 8.5, you'd be going with a women's 10. So whatever size you normally wear for the Air Max 1, whether that's true to size, half size down, or half size up, I'd stick with that same size for this pair as well. Moving on to the comfort, so these feel like any other recent Air Max 1. It's not going to be the softest shoe on foot, and honestly, Air Max 1s feel a little bit stiff, but there is a decent amount of support and stability within the shoe. So if you're someone that historically likes Air Max 1s, then you'll definitely love these, but if you're someone that finds them to be uncomfortable, then you'll probably find these to be equally as uncomfortable too. But long story short, for an everyday casual use shoe, Air Max 1s are going to be perfectly fine. Just don't expect anything too advanced from a tech standpoint, and don't expect anything too comfortable. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship, so first off, material quality was a bit of a mixed bag. So this shoe utilizes a mix of genuine leather and synthetic leather. So the parts that were synthetic obviously were a little bit disappointing, and I would have obviously preferred that they use more genuine leather throughout the entire upper. But to be fair, what we got wasn't that bad, and the areas of the shoe that utilized genuine leather, it felt pretty good to the touch. and from a build and craftsmanship standpoint, so I think I got pretty lucky with my pair in that the height and size of the mud guards were pretty consistent. I've seen people complaining online and on Facebook groups, for example, where the right foot mudguard, for example, was much thicker and it rode up much higher on the shoe compared to the left foot that was much thinner in comparison. So my pair didn't have that issue, but I do have to say the placement of the panels on my pair, they weren't exactly perfect. So my left foot looked a little bit crooked in comparison to the right foot, which I know isn't that big of a deal, but it's one of those things where once I noticed it, I just can't unsee it, and it keeps bugging me every time I look down on my feet. So buyer beware if you are picking these up on the secondary market, or if you just don't have the chance to actually see them in person, there is a good chance that there's going to be some sort of issue or some sort of flaw on your pair, but fingers crossed it's not going to be that bad. So with all that out of the way now, let me toss these on feet, I'll lace them up for you, and I'll show you guys how these look. Quality and craftsmanship issues aside, I was really happy with the look of this shoe, and I think this is a beautiful colorway of the iconic Air Max 1 silhouette. I know we're getting a lot of love with the Air Max 1 because of the big bubble release that's happening soon, but I think last year was a clear example of how Air Max 1s really slip under the radar. We saw the release of a ton of incredible colorways that have close to zero hype surrounding them to this day. And I think this is a perfect example of another colorway. I wouldn't be surprised if down the road in 5-10 years, people will regard this as a grail, for example, and I think this is such a nice looking shoe, especially in the spring and summer months ahead. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Summit White Safari Nike Air Max 1. What are your overall thoughts on the colorway of this shoe? And for anyone watching, did you also pick up a pair of these? Did you pass? Either way, drop a comment down below. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, follow my Twitter account at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and hopefully I helped you in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.